First thing I want to say is, when you were on set, it surprised the shit out of me in Straight Outta Compton. You had fake Suge Knight and some days real Suge Knight. Did everyone just like, I'm a tough guy, and then you shut him and was like, all right, not that tough. Not that tough.
You know what's funny? The dude that plays Suge Knight is actually a martial artist. Dude named Marcus Taylor. He's actually a dope dude. He was doing acting before then, so he's a fan of mixed martial art. He picked me and Dean Thomas. We were on set. He said, "Man, I'm a big fan of you guys." He was so gentle, and then he got into character, and he went straight hood. And Suge Knight was not on set. He was not allowed on set for obvious reasons. But this guy was a phenomenal character, and not only him, every actor, it was one of their first big acting jobs. They completely knocked that out the park.
Now, I'm straightforward asleep right now, so I'm gonna go over to get some alcohol to my system and to relax myself, my brother.
All right, I'll see you at the worst, brother.
I'll see you. Hey, all right. Oh, you got the. Yeah. Hold on, that's one of my bitches.
This dude right there is hilarious.
Balls. That's like some who was that? Sacha Bowen Karen?
Man, he's ridiculous.
Just goes and puts himself in position. You're like, dude, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I like him.
When you see shakeups in a division, what does that mean to you as a fighter? Because you guys are in a good division. You know, you look at heavyweights. There's like 3 guys. There's really no shakeup there. There's like 10 guys. When you see belts change hands, is it exciting? Is it bad? And do you get pissed when you don't get the opportunity you really deserve because you should be in that shakeup?
Yeah, I used to get really pissed. I used to get upset. I used to take it really personally. And I was like, what else do I have to do? You know, I fought, 6 top 10 guys and defeated them. Only defeat I really had recently is Rory McDonald, which I avenged immediately after I beat Dong Young Kim, then I beat Kevin Gastelum. So I've been consistently beating top 10 guys. I feel like my next step should be the world title. What else do I need to do? So I don't really get frustrated. You'll see here in a second, me and Robbie are boys. I'm going to go over there and shake his hand and say what's up to him. It's a business. There's very few welterweights that aren't the Bushido spirit martial artists that respect each other. And it's the only weight division like that where all these guys can shake hands but still go out there and try to take each other out.
Now, going into 2016, maybe you need to talk more shit. What's going to happen to get you in the position that they finally go, yes, he deserves it. The guy has earned it.
My next fight is for a world title. That's all.
Yeah, done.
I mean, once I'm the champion, and I think the opportunity to have the quote unquote machine get behind you. I'm doing movies, I'm doing commercials, I'm owning gyms, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman, I'm on UFC on Fox. There's so many different avenues. They can use me to grab the urban community. They can use me so many different directions. Sometimes you actually have to show them by yourself. You have to self-promote yourself, and then when they see you getting a response for it, then they'll grab you, then they'll put the muscle behind you and take it to the next level. So that's all I'm focusing on. And at the end of the day, you still got to fight and win. I can't focus so much on the outside things of MMA and not focus on inside the octagon. Like a second ago, they said, okay, go to seminar. I'm like, I'm the #1 contender in the world. You mean that I don't walk through it and get interviews done? I'm fighting for a world title next. It's embarrassing that you don't know who I am and that you want to send me straight to the wars. I don't like that. And it's not that I want you to know me and worship me. It's the fact that something needs to change in the system for me to get the respect. And I guess I'm going to have to go back to knocking people out.
Now, when I see you fight, and you went from being an obscene wrestler, how did you know how did you feel it? Like, I can knock dudes out. Like, when did that confidence grow?
I had been training at Wildcard Boxing for a very long time. I had some really, really high-level coaches. Had Eric Brown, who trains Peter Cooley and Paulie Malignano, trained Manny Pacquiao. Also had a very, very well-renowned Muay Thai coach. So I had been in there, and sometimes it just take a click of a light switch for you to start utilizing those things. And that light switch clicked. And I said, damn, I can knock somebody out. And you look at Johnny Hendricks, the same thing. His first couple fights were knockouts. Then boom, he sent somebody to camp. It's like, you know what? If I turn my hand, I bite my teeth, and I squeeze my core, I can knock somebody out. And I think it's just something about possessing that type of power that at any moment, no matter what the fight's looking like, that if you catch somebody clean, it can be over with. Now, I'm just blessed to be one of those guys.
And last question would be, let's say when you were fighting 3 years ago, and now you're fighting for a title. But now you got to talk to me. Now you got to go do Straight Outta Compton. Now you got to do a commercial. Now you got to run your gym. Is it getting more difficult to just train as a fighter and focus on being a fighter, or is it as easy as it ever was?
It's not as easy. It's difficult, but actually I know how to train a little bit smart. My man Randall, man, what's up, brother?
Why you say?
How you been?
Oh man, it's gonna be nice to see you wearing the belt.
Boom, soon. Yep. You as well. You as well. So it's difficult, but it's a part of the game. When I'm in fight camp, I mean, I've turned down some big parts, some good movies, some good money, because at the end of the day, my goal is to be a champion. I can't focus so much on those outside things, and I'm so close to being in, the position that I want to be in, and I can forfeit that by focusing too much on the other things. So I have a pretty good balance.
I'm going to add one more question just because I have to ask. How do you look so young after so much goddamn mat time? You look young and healthy and great. How? Like, are you just not getting hit as much? Are you always in headgear? What's going on in the gym?
I don't get hit a lot, man. I've only been in one brutal fight. Neymar Court, me and him, even before he knocked me out, we were banging each other out. I remember he punched me in the face so hard, it felt like I got hit with a cast iron skillet. And I was like, man, this dude hit hard. I've never been in a fight like that since. It's not that I've been running away from it. I've been working on my head motion, working on my timing, working on my boxing. And also it's the element of surprise. When you have so many different gifts, you can take this person down. You can grapple with this person. You can knock this person out. You can strike. You can counter. That doesn't allow the person to get into a rhythm. And I think that's a blessing for me that I've been gifted with those abilities. I've worked with some great trainers, and I'm in a position now where I threaten you in so many different ways, you don't get a chance, and that keeps me safe, keeps me looking good, and now we're here talking.
Thank you so much, man.